Ismael Salas, one of the top trainers.
How is it going?
You're a very busy man.
Yeah, I'm busy. That is my job. Anyway.
Tell us about training camp for Ioka.
Yeah, we've been like a 6-week training camp, and with this week will be 6-week training camp. So far, so good. We've been doing very good sparring down there with the Jesse Magdaleno, with the Sergio Lopez, good fighters there. We are ready.
You have Jesse Magdaleno now in your camp.
Yeah, Jesse and Diego, both.
Tell us about Jesse. What adjustments do you want to make with him? What changes do you want to make with him?
No, Jesse is a great fighter. Everybody knows that. Mm-hmm. Even before I worked with him, before he fought with Nonito Donaire, and after that I was with Nonito Donaire. Mm-hmm. He's boxing about. But he is a very good boxer, and the only thing we need to just adjust his weight. You know, this is the main concern for our camp, how we can control his weight class, you know. Mm-hmm. But he's a great fighter, he's a very powerful, and he's one of the best.
Yeah. How did you see Darkbo? I know it's just one round, but just assessing him now after his fight with Jesse and possibly getting a rematch with Darkbo, because that's what Jesse wants. He stated that. And
yeah, it's you know, for me, I am a trainer, no? So I never decide. They have his own team, he have his own manager and promotion who decide the opponent. And just they let me know who is the guy who need to go for it, and we train for it. Mm-hmm. You know.
In the past, you've trained also with Jorge Linares,
yeah, Linares, yeah.
Did you see his fight with Lomachenko, and what did you make of it?
Yeah, he made mistake. Mm-hmm. You know, in boxing, one mistake costs you the fight. Uh-huh. So he did not make what we long before we planned. Yeah. He started with me when he was a scratch with 3 losses. He was here with Freddy Roach. He got 3 losses. Mm-hmm. And then he come back to me, and we've been beating everyone. Mm-hmm. At the end, unfortunately.
Ismael, real quick, I was getting your thoughts on the Linares and Lomachenko fight.
Yeah.
Can you finish that, what you were saying?
Yeah, it's, you know, we are product of our own decision. Mm-hmm. He made the decision before he fought with Lomachenko. He almost got the fight. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, he lost. Mm-hmm. I really was so sad to see him lose, because I believe when you got 2 great fighters, the bigger guy supposed to win. So in my will, and for that fight is Linares supposed to win, to beat Lomachenko. But made mistake, what I say, a mistake cost him the fight.
Yeah. Do you think if he were to get a rematch, could he beat Lomachenko? And if so, what changes would you like to see him make if you were to be his trainer for that fight? Just placing yourself in the position, the situation.
Actually, wow. Is to come back to the fundamentals. Mm-hmm. You have to be back to the fundamentals. We were for 6 years. We've been working, and it was good because he was totally lost when he came to my hand. His manager gave to me to teach him as a trainer, and he became top fighter again. Yeah. So if he can come back to the fundamentals, because he got the tools. He's a great fighter. He's a very talented, very talented. Yeah. Unfortunately, he lost the chance to be a pound for pound.
Yeah. Do you feel at some point in that fight that Linares showed that Lomachenko is as good as they say, or maybe he's not as good as they say? How do you feel about Lomachenko now after that performance against Jorge Linares?
No, Lomachenko is a great fighter. Great fighter. Great fighter. Only what I saw in their fight, the strong point was Linares was a bigger fighter.
Yeah.
Linares was a bigger fight, and that's why almost won the fight.
Yeah.
But Lomachenko showed so flexible, like he can adjust to the situation. You know, for me, one of the greatest things have any great fighter is the possibility to adjust to the situation in the real time. Like Mayweather been doing many times. He showed to everyone he can adjust to anyone. And all the greatest fighter is the higher attribute, how you can.
Yeah. Is that you're saying Lomachenko makes those adjustments like Mayweather?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So that's why he is a great fighter.
Yeah. And of course, the big fight for Lomachenko, the one that everybody wants to see, will be against Mikey Garcia. You saw the fight with Linares. You see the fight with Lomachenko, with Mikey Garcia. How would you envision a fight like that playing out with Lomachenko?
I come into the same point. Mikey Garcia is a bigger fighter. He got more experience than Lomachenko. If the thing come in the same way, Garcia should win. Garcia is a more, what I can say, he got more determination.
Yeah. Would you consider Mikey Garcia the best Mexican fighter to date, or do you have someone else?
No. They have many good fighters. Salvador Sanchez.
No. I mean, at the moment. At the moment.
At the moment, he's
Mikey Garcia.
Yeah, Mikey,
Yeah.
definitely.
What separates him from the pack? What is it that you see that you're like, this is why Mikey is the best Mexican?
He's a very solid fighter. He been managed very wisely. He been making him grow fight by fight, year by year. I remember one time, in the time I was with Gamboa, they was talking to the fight with the Mikey Garcia, and I remember Robert said to me, this fight never happened. In that time, if they throw Mikey Garcia to Gamboa, he can lose. But then they did not. So it was very, very wise to do that. Now Mikey Garcia is a complete fighter.
Yeah.
Experience, solid, power, everything.
Who's the kind of fighter out there that you think would present the most difficult challenge for Mikey Garcia? I know he's mentioned that he wants the Errol Spence fight. Do you think that's what it is?
Yeah, it's something else.
Errol Spence?
Yeah, it's something else.
That's based off what? What is it that Spence?
Based off Spencer will be bigger than him.
Just that the size.
Bigger size is very, and he got power as well. He got a skill as well. He's a new fighter, but he's almost complete fighter.
Yeah, Ismael, you're one of the top trainers, one of the greatest trainers ever. At this point of your career, there's a little speculation that maybe retirement might be near for you, or
I announced my retirement. I am retired, really, because I have a new project.
Ioka.
No, my new project is in the Middle East.
Oh, okay. I noticed that.
I stay in the Middle East. They have a new project around the Middle East, and I go into Middle East. All my fighters like to train with me, no problem. They can come, but if they cannot come, I cannot work.
Yeah.
You know, so I announced officially to tell all my fighters to try to find their own trainer and all the thing, because I will move to Middle East.
Yeah. Is there a fighter out there that could possibly bring you back after you're done with your project in the Middle East, or?
If I tell you, I have two fighters. Number one is Jordan Ioka. He will fight on Saturday. We've been working so hard. And I have Kazuto Ioka. Okay, he got a big team. He like to be a 4th division. I will be more than happy to support him to be. And this kind of fighter like Ioka, like Kazuto, they say to me they can go wherever I am. Where I am, there we go.
Yeah, that's kind of your situation.
So I can help him.
Tell me about Ioka in this fight. What do you expect from him? He's been out of the ring for a while.
Yeah.
He was considered a good fighter at his time, but he's been out of the ring for a while. What do you expect from him?
No, the number one, it's time for him to show his real talent in the American public, with the American public. He's been very good, but in America, not many people know about him. Not many people.
Yeah.
So it's his time to show his real quality, his real talent. And I believe I trust on him.
Yeah.
That's why I'm more than happy to be beside him.
McWilliams Arroyo is a solid fighter, very tough fighter. He's coming off a big win. He has a lot of momentum with the victory over Carlos Cuadras. How do you plan on approaching McWilliams with the time off?
But just to be flexible. That's it. Simple. You got a strong opposition. How you to beat any strong opposition? Be flexible. Use the skill and use his experience. Arroyo have a good experience, amateur experience, but Kazuto have both, amateur and professional experience. 3-time world champion, 3-division world champion. Arroyo never been a world champion. He been just challenger always. So everybody have their own level.
Yeah.
Challenger level, world champion level. With my respect.
All right, cool. It's a pleasure talking to you, Salas. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.